Is it the DM? Alright. Oh my gosh. Why does it do that? I thought Streamlabs was smarter than OBS. I guess I was wrong. I still haven't learned. You're correct. Golly. Okay, so Woven Queen Gaming. We are playing as Slytherin House. This is my third playthrough. I've played as Ravenclaw, which is the house that I am, even though it's kind of showing that I'm not really Ravenclaw because I'm not learning. I've been making the continuous mistake night after night. But this is the problem when you switch between areas of streaming. During the daytime, I stream in the living room so that I can be around my kids. And at night, I stream in the bedroom after they've gone to bed. Because I'm more comfortable in my room and I don't want to bother anyone else. So, yeah. Silly microphone. Usually Streamlabs is really good about picking up the right source. Near target someone by us, you'll also pull too. Ooh, that one. We love Confringo. Let's see. So I turned performance mode on, so I can't see if the live is like lagging or anything. It says it's 30 FPS. I don't know if that is legitimate or not. That's weird. Anyway, tonight we are streaming on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Giving Kick a rest to see if that kind of helps with everything. I don't know if it does. I'll be able to tell you once you respond to the game activity. Okay? Thank you, Fishy. Oh, there's more things to collect? Alright. So, what quest are we working on? We don't have anything currently selected. We were going to go to the room of requirement, because there's a bunch of stuff that we need from there. So, I figure we should probably go there. I uploaded a highlight from my stream yesterday, or maybe the day before. No, it was yesterday. And someone commented and asked me what my FPS rate was. And in stream yesterday it said it was 30. So I'm assuming was still 30. So I'm trying to make it better. Try to learn. Run like the wind, Bridget. What is that? Rebellion. Oh, something is over here. Okay. Seems good so far. From Fishy. Thanks, Fish.
Boy, can you help me?
Hello.
Aw, thank you for the rose,
I
Fishy.
was, yes. Thought
Appreciate
you
it.
might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise.
Oh my gosh.
Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure. Not sure it's worth my time. That is the Slytherin thing. So one thing we're doing, we are trying to be more Slytherin than ever there was a Slytherin. Draco Malfoy, you got nothing on this Slytherin. Other times that I played this game, I have been a people pleaser. So I'm trying to not be a people pleaser.
Very well. I shall take a look
And be
if I
more
can find
Slytherin.
time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Oh. Funny. Okay, I've seen that statue. The fossil. Hello, Percy. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, we've seen... Okay. But we're on a different quest. We'll do that later. Right now we need the Room of Requirement. We need the spells that you get and the ability to make our own potions in our own room. Because these things are very expensive to buy the ability to make them. Hi, Jack Frost. Welcome.
Professor Weasley?
Thank you for the follow, and thank you for liking the live. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream. And here we go into the Room of Requirement.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Hi, Squiddy.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Thank you for the follow, and thank you for liking the live. I greatly appreciate that.
By walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what
Hi, Sienna.
But you've managed to reveal
Thank
the
you
room
for the
of-
heart. Thank you
While
so
I'm here,
much.
we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke?
Oh, what is that?
He must have sneaked past and gone
Oh,
ahead.
just a globe.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
I hate when you have to follow characters in games and they just move so slow. Like, come on!
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity.
I wanted to play this game forever.
Evanesco,
Oh
vanishing
yeah,
spell.
this is...
You can cast
I really like this game.
Evanesco to vanish
I really do
such
like it.
objects,
The
such as these
replayability
stairs
to
and
it. This
other
is my
things.
third playthrough.
I suggest
Um,
you practice the wand
I
movements first,
really enjoy it.
then you can clear the chairs away.
And they're coming out with a DLC that they're claiming is either going to be, I think, this year or maybe next year. But it's for the Triwizard Tournament. And I'm like super pumped about that because that would be so much fun. Fighting dragon, doing the
Splendid.
underwater
Now,
challenge,
cast Evanesco on those
and the
chairs.
maze. I'm so jealous. I want to play so bad. It's a really good game. I definitely recommend this game.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
I wish I had that ability in my house where I could just go BAM! And then the mess would disappear.
Where
Be much
in Merlin's
easier.
name is that elf?
Pick it up after the kids.
Is that... Goodness.
Hey, I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely, T.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate you.
Me too. Yeah.
Yes, Professor.
Like, I don't know what it is with toddlers, but they can make a mess in seconds. Like, I don't even see how they could do all that. They're not dumping out the bins. It's just taking all the stuff out. And right now my boys are really into putting something into something else. So if it's in a bin, they want to take it out of the bin, put it in a box. If it's in the box, they want to put it in a bag or, you know, what have you. And it's just like, oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Why can't you just leave stuff be? Alright, so I think that is used... Oh, maybe to climb up there? Come this way? I should use the push one. Yep. And we got a chest. Spectacles. Tea time. Just drinking random tea and I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that. Creepy.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Hello. Hi, I like bread. Reparo. Whatever this bill is. A toilet, a random toilet, and a bathtub. Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Yeah. Silly room. I guess we're preparing for war or something. We're chopping down trees, maybe. That's so cool. It reminds me of the lanterns in Tangled.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
I mean, you're doing pretty well.
Revelio.
What's with the floating harp? Pew.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Daffodils.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
There's a person in here? Or is it that person in the painting? Probably the dude in the painting. You can't go in there. Do, 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 do.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
I'm sure he'll find us just fine.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Hello, Dead
Apologies,
Broke.
Professor
Welcome.
Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year.
That's a long
We
time.
discovered
Because she's
this
old.
world together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
Hmm.
Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide
That's
you
true.
with precisely that. Now, it's
make
time
this.
to focus on what you need.
That's better. Hi,
Close
Austin.
your eyes.
Hi, Chris Luna.
Imagine the
Welcome.
room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Okay, hurry up and expose the room. Jeez, everything moves so slow. It's like, come on, I just want to play the game. Hey, E.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Time
I
to
look
go
forward to
decorate
seeing
some
what you do
walls.
with the space.
Alright. She hasn't given them to me yet.
Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Cool.
One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Let's see what we got on here.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, The magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Sweet. Do, 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 do. I wonder if you can actually, like, fail. Like, what happens if the red catches up to the blue? Probably just have to do it all over again.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay.
Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Conjuring spell. Alright. We need a table. I think we're gonna go Gothic style. Right there is good. I have a ton of moonstone. And conjure a potting table. Small, small. Dang. I'm sorry, I had to buy the... Rotate. Oh, wrong way.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
Definitely.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Okay, so I need to find some Ashwander eggs, fluxweed stem. Yeah, so I guess the only thing we're making is Wiggenweld.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Her hair is so pretty. Alright, Dittany. Oh, man. Fuck. Well, I mean, the table's really cute. It has its little rainstorm to water the seeds.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds.
I've done that
Return
already.
to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Pretty sure I have enough.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Alright. Do 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 do. Conjure wall decorations. Well, here's an empty wall. Oh, we should put... Oh wait, I don't have anything cool yet. I just have these stupid mirrors. And 2 rules placards. Why would I want rules on the walls? It's supposed to be no rules. No. Ah! I like this one. Go up. Oh. That is a huge mirror. Okay. And the rug. A gothic rug. To go in front of my table. What? Okay, well maybe I can do a chair. Oh wait. A dragon sculpture stand. Oh, it's Gringotts. That's cute. You can change the color of the table. Gothic. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to put it right there. Undo.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Alright. No. We need more statues. More statues! Okay. Encased. Hi, guys. Welcome. The OG Gripper. Good evening to you, too. An urn stand. I don't want dead people in here. I don't think we need that. Ooh, I like this light. I like the gothic light. I gotta turn it around. There we go. We'll put one right there, I guess, because it won't let me go closer. And then we'll put one... Oh, come on. You finicky little thing. Well, it's gonna look dumb if one is out there and another... Ugh. Okay, let's put it over here then. Nope, won't let me. Why? Okay, we'll put it in front of that bookcase that we're never gonna use. So we need wall decorations now. Let's do some pictures. Oh, a niffler. Yes, we need a niffler. A lady and her niffler. Let's make it bigger. Whoa. Okay, never mind. We'll make it smaller. Normal size. Gazing wizard. A dapper wizard. What does a dapper wizard look like? Oh, yes. And a bickering couple. Everyone needs a bickering couple in their walls. And a nurse and a baby. A house elf and mistress. A gazing witch. Sure. The bickering couple and the gazing witch. Perfect.
Shall we move on?
Yes, we shall move on. Because decorating this place does not have any importance to me.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
All right. Go, 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 go. Ta-da! This is arguably one of the most boring parts of the game, so I do apologize. I'm just trying to rush through it.
Wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay. No. Oh, I can make it bigger. Holy cow! That's huge. It's got way more detail in it now, though, because it's huge. Alter the style of an item. Okay. And change the color of an item. I think the only thing we can change colors of would be these. Nope. The statue. The dragon statue. No, you silly thing. What did I do to change the color? It turns just the stand. A blue.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
No. Gothic. Oh, that screams Slytherin.
Don't you think?
Look at that.
Would you mind?
That is
Of course,
beautiful.
Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this
That
bit of
green
magic some
is
years
so
ago.
vibrant.
Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
I could talk to the creepy
Professor
house
Weasley
elf.
said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool moonlit ambiance. Something natural and earthy. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious. Let's try the moonlit ambiance.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I do like that.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back.
Nah, I like it.
Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
I love it. Goodbye. First things to go are those tables and chairs.
An even bigger space.
We don't need those in
How
here.
did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you,
Yep.
Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Zelda Marie. Leave him alone. Zelda. Zelda. Hey. Dingleberries. Knock it off. Stupid cats. How do I get rid of it? Hold. It's not getting rid of it. Link, shut up. No one cares. Hi, Kels. Forget how to get rid of the crap. Oh well. Save it for another time. Yes, you did. I'm doing great. How are you? Hi, Caroline. Let's get out of here.
I'd like to
I'm
ask
good.
you
I'm
about
playing
changing
Sims
the
on my
room's
iPad.
ambience.
Oh,
Of
nice. Are you
course.
playing Sims 4?
What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Oh no, this is good. Never mind.
Actually, perhaps another time.
The last expansion I bought for Sims 4 was the horse one. And it's actually called Sims Free Play. It's so fun, but more basic than Sims 4. Oh, okay. I think I've seen that before. Yeah, I've thought about getting that game. Sims is like so extravagant now, like with all the expansions that they have. I mean, I've played the originals that had tons of expansions as well, but like Sims 4 I feel is like really different. Oh, that looks kind of cool. That's why I like this one. You can do everything really, and it's free. Oh, yeah. Free is a big selling point. All these dumb things. Yeah, I played the werewolf one because I like Twilight and I like werewolves. And I thought that I could make like a house like Twilight. It's very hard to build in Sims, as you know. But being a werewolf is super hard. Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine. Professor Fig. The map chamber. Professor Garlic assignment. And the treasure map. Let's do the one. We need Lingardium. Oh my god, all of my Sims are named after Twilight characters. Shut up. Are you serious right now? So you have like a Edward, a Jacob, a Bella, a Rosalie, Emmett. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. We're like kindred spirits, Kills. Me and you. Everyone, yes. That's awesome. I wish you could put more people in a house. That's like the only thing you could... It's like capped out. It shouldn't be. Like, if I want to have 15 working adults in the house to make life easier, you should let me do that. Not in this one. I could actually make all of them live together, I think. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
What have you learned?
Oh, pet the kitty. Always pet the kitties. Alright. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake. What are those birds? Just random birds. Oh wait, no, they're the paper. Oh, it's origami. That one's a statue. Let's see. Do I even have any of those? I have a nope. I need a man. Oh, okay. I need to go to Hogsmeade. And it's in... Not the potion place. The Neep. I'm pretty sure it's at the Neep. Yeah, I'll have to check out Sims Free Play. I think it's on Steam, isn't it? Probably be a lot easier to stream from straight off my laptop instead of connecting to a console and all that fun stuff. Link, hush. No one cares.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Okay, this is not the guy, but he does have the things that I need. Some things that I need. I need these.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
I forget what knotgrass makes. I'm not familiar with Steam, but maybe. I think it is on there. I'll have to check it out. A nutrient-rich compost added to plants to increase their yield. Oh yeah, we need fertilizer.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Sprig can be purchased at the Neep. Can grow in pots of any size. For invisibility. That one's for focus. Sheesh. Hi, the bestest, and I have been playing this game. Let's see. I first played it when it initially came out. I didn't have an Xbox Series X at the time, but one of my best friends did, and he let me play it, and I was like immediately hooked. That was right when it came out. Then they released it on the Xbox the Xbox One X, which is the console that I used to have. And so I bought it when they finally released it. They released it, I think, at like, Link, can you not? Come here. You're being all crazy. They released it like, I want to say it was almost 6 months to 8 months after they released it on the Series X and the PlayStation 5. And so I was playing it, and it took like 30 seconds to go through one of the doors. I rage quit. Immediately, I rage quit. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So it took a while for me to get back into it. Every time I went to my friend's house, I would play it. But then I got a Xbox Series X for myself for Christmas as a graduation present to myself. And so I beat the game back in, I want to say it was like February or January. And yeah, so this is my third playthrough. I only actually beat it on my Hufflepuff character. I didn't beat it as my Ravenclaw character. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was playing it every single night after I put my kids to bed. I would play it, and so I was like determined to, get it done. I love this game. I think it's great. I can't wait for the DLC to come out. I'm so excited for that DLC. So this file I've been playing for 8 hours. Yeah, they just released a couple weeks ago saying that they're gonna be releasing DLC for it. So they were talking about they're gonna make Hogwarts Legacy 2, and then they said they're gonna not make Hogwarts Legacy 2, and now they're going back to saying they're making Hogwarts Legacy 2, and then they dropped so the DLC is going to be the Triwizard Tournament. So you're going to be able to fight a dragon and go into the water thing and do the maze, unless they change like what the tournament games are. Thank you. I actually spent some time on creating her. Like not too much time, because I don't like to prioritize making the characters a lot. I kind of did it in Baldur's Gate 3. I took a lot of time building my characters, and I was like, I don't even know why I do this. You barely even get to see them. So with Bridget, I picked just a random girl's name, and I liked the auburn brown hair. And then Silverthorn, I used a name generator to like find her last name. So I was like, I can't come up with anything that sounds like witch-like. So yay, fantasy name generators. Let's see, core. Link, stop, dude. No. No. Increase the range of Revelio. Oh yeah, we need that. Stop. Link. I hate when the little icons have the exclamation marks. It makes me want to like make them all go away. Alright, so now we have to find out where those... I forget where in the city. Oh. I think it might be there. If I remember correctly. Link. Oh my gosh, I need to trim your nails. Oh wait, it says you can go this way. Oh, the stairs are right there. Nothing. Oh, oh, that's important.
Watch yourself, though. Hello. Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault
Link,
for putting more
stop
than four
it.
to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name,
Stop.
but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the
Oh
little
my
dears.
gosh, okay, stop
Except, of
talking.
course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Okay.
What do you have for sale?
Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a
Alright,
troll.
so unlocks the
I
ability to
can't
grow
believe
Chinese, chomping cabbages, the mandrakes. Oh my gosh. They're expensive, of course.
Oh, I'm
Let's see if we
always
can
thrilled when
sell
a young
some
one
stuff.
makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me till
Damn.
they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Okay, now do we have enough?
Oh, I'm always thrilled
Link,
when a young one makes
stop.
a wise purchase. You'll go far.
Charlie, you're fine. You're fine, Charlie. Oh, there's one here. Shh, Charlie, you're okay. He's sleep training, so he's all right. Is he just painting out here? That's crazy. Alright. Map. World map. Where is what I'm looking for? I'll just go there. Covering his mouth? I haven't moved.
Nobody will miss one meaty little student. I'd build a cemetery by the time I retire.
He's fine. He's sleep training.
This all day. Expulso! Go down. That was an incendio! Expulso! I see the matter. What are you doing?
The wolves are scary. Very aggressive.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Guard Mandrake on multiple enemies. Oh my gosh. I used it on one. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. It's a good game. I definitely recommend. How much money do I have now? I have enough to buy another. Yeah,
I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior. Pretty though.
Rebellion.
why is it shaking like that? Oh. There's more money. that before. I'm playing on console, Xbox Series X. Thank you for the likes. Mandrake.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
That's expensive.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Thank you for the follow. And the likes. Alright, now we have to go back to the forest,
Unicorn blood will keep
find a
you
bunch
alive,
of bad
certainly,
people,
but it won't.
and use the mandrake on several people. Collector's kit. Just go to that point. Yeah, like Harry Potter. Oh, what video of mine was on your FYP? If you don't mind me asking. Also, I appreciate that. The follow. Supporting the channel. Oh, my stream is on your FYP. Oh, I didn't know that they did that. That's cool. Well, thank you. Okay, there's multiple enemies right there, so... Oh, I hope it's not the frogs. Oh no, they're people. Okay, good, they're people.
Decision I've made yet.
Oh wait, there's more people there. I'll go to these ones.
Manners are important, though.
Where's the mandrake?
In a fight.
Final finished. Aha! Bad dude.
Seems we may have an intruder in our... You
Show yourself.
Oops.
Confringo! Learned that in first year, did ya? Presumption! That one hurt.
Oh my gosh, it broke through the Protego.
Presumption!
I don't think they did that this early
What
in the
have you
game,
done?
but
Confringo!
eat it, Poker.
You don't want to try.
Dude, because you people are bad. The bad things down. Alright. Then we could go back to the school. Link, move out the way, dude. Hogwarts map. I do need to talk to Professor Fig, so might as well stop in there. Downstairs. See, like, the door opened and I just went through. It doesn't do that on the lower consoles. I'm not sure if it does on the Switch. I wouldn't imagine so, because this game is, like, a really big game. I mean, I have a couple of Switch games that tweak out quite often. And they're not anything like this. It was like Horsetails was one that I bought for me and my daughter that we could play together. And it's constantly messing up. And it's a way smaller game. So I would only recommend... I am playing as Slytherin, but me, myself, I'm a Ravenclaw. Alright.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how
Thank
well
you.
you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor
Yep.
Hecat tells me she
I
taught
like to
you
learn,
Levioso, so you should be ready
very
for a more
curious
advanced
creature,
levitation charm.
creative.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement.
That's me.
Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Ta-da! We did it. The levitation charm can levitate and move objects. Control its position with your movement. Oh, that's what I
Well
need in the room
done!
of requirements.
Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
I don't need to
I've
practice.
set some crates out for you in the next room.
Thank you. I need to talk to Professor Fig. Oh, we got some new stuff. I was pretty sure I made detonate leaves before. It's silly. Thank you for the like.
My cousin would.
It was right there. Keep going. This school is massive. I get lost all the time.
I was hoping to see you.
There we go.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were
Is the
away.
game worth getting?
I
I've been
received a
scared to
flurry
get
of
because it
messages
might
from
not live
Professor
up to
Black's
my
house elf,
expectations.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes,
So-
I thought it was odd too. He asked me to
Do
meet
you
him and then told me
have
to take
a
the toast
Why would
PlayStation
you want to
5,
take
Xbox
toast?
to a
Series
cave
X,
under
or a
the lake.
computer?
And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on
Because
earth
if you don't have
is
one of those,
Richard
I would not
Jackdaw?
recommend
He was a student here long ago.
Only-
Anyway, he told me about a
Okay,
secret
so
cavern.
if you have those,
I went there,
I do
and right next
recommend
to
the
Jackdaw's
different
skeleton,
houses. They
I found the
have
missing pages.
You found
Um,
the pages?
I did.
slight
And
differences
because Jackdaw
in
had followed
quests.
the map they
Like,
contained,
obviously, a
when I found
lot
the
of the
pages,
side
I
quests
found
are
the
going to be the
location
same.
on the map.
The
Believe it or
main
not,
quests are going to be the
It's a
same.
room below Hogwarts.
But for
Why am I
instance,
not
there's one house.
surprised?
I won't spoil it
Shall
if
we?
you
I was
don't
hoping
know.
you'd say that.
There's one house
oh,
that gets
and
to go
we'll need to bring the
to
book.
Azkaban. So I felt like that was pretty cool. It's my least favorite house, my second least favorite house, I would probably say. Yeah, so
The room is called the Map
This game,
Chamber,
I
by
played
the
it.
way.
This
And
is
a portrait of
yes.
Percival Rackham awaits
So
us
it's
there.
only like a
Professor
small
Rackham.
portion
I look
of
forward to meeting him.
Azkaban,
How did this
but it's
jackdaw
enough to
get
where
the
you can get
pages
like
from
the
the
feel
book?
for it, like you're there.
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole
It's
them from
the
him.
House of the Badger.
Oh, Peeves.
I actually completed the game as a Hufflepuff, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's funny that it's like Hufflepuff, that's the house that goes
Beneath us all this time.
I also played as a Ravenclaw, so my third is obviously Slytherin. You can only have 3 save files per account, so that kind of sucks. But the replay value, it's up there. For me it is anyway. I like side questing. I do a lot more side quests. There's a lot of things to find if you're like a completionist. There's the house crest that they have, all of the little math puzzle doors. They've got all of the training, the guides out there to collect the books. They've got, gosh, all the spells to learn. Like, there is a lot of content for this game. And they are coming out with DLC. It's slated to come out either at the end of this year or I think the beginning to middle of next year. They keep pushing back and forth on dates. They're also talking about coming out with the second Hogwarts Legacy. They did talk about canceling that, but then now they're talking about bringing it back again because there's been a little bit more traction on Hogwarts Legacy. So the DLC is the Triwizard Tournament, which would be phenomenal to play. So I'm hoping that it does live up to like the idea of what I would expect to play in the Triwizard Tournament. So Charlie.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor.
It is
Professor
not
Fig.
multiplayer, it's single player.
How do you
Hold on
do,
one sec.
Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden.
Do I think
Until
part 2 of
perhaps
Legacy makes
now.
sense?
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in
Well,
the vault, the restricted section, finding this room,
You start
none of
as
these
a
was a
5th
trial.
year.
They were
So,
an important part of the journey.
You know,
But
you
they
got
were not
7
trials
years
themselves.
at the school.
The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well.
Technically, from
The trials were
the ending
designed
of
to
the
ensure
game,
that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long
so,
does
like, I don't
not
wanna give
fall
stuff away.
into
I
the
don't
wrong
wanna, like,
hands.
spoil anything.
They will test your abilities, both
I think it
innate
is possible
and
for
learned.
it to continue.
But of equal
Also, they
importance,
could just, like,
everything
start
you
out with a
witness
different
as you complete
student.
the
It doesn't
trials
have to
will
necessarily
inform
be the
what you
same
choose to
student that you
do
were.
with all that we share. You will need
The
patience.
main plot
The trials
of
have much to
this
teach you.
game
It will
is
take time.
there's a war going
I'm afraid
on
we don't have the
between
luxury of time.
the witches and
We
wizards
have waited this
against
long, Professor Fig.
the,
Surely a few more.
Respectfully,
the
sir,
goblin
while
folk
I do not know
and
the
such.
secret you keep, I
So,
do know that our young friend here has seen
the
traces.
elves. And so it's like
Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded
you
by
can
goblin
continue
kind.
that, you can
And we
find
encountered an
another
uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such
adversary.
magic as we prepared to leave your vault
You
at
also have to
Gringotts.
figure out like how
We may
the
already
school
be
like
too late.
rebuilt from the
This is
problems that
grave
happened.
news indeed. Young friend, do you
Stuff
trust
like
Professor
that. Like,
Fig?
I think they
do.
could do it. I
Then,
definitely
in the
think that
light
they
of your
could.
considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall
Also,
begin.
there's like tons of years
You will find the
between
location of the
when
first
this
trial
game happened
marked
and when
on
Harry
the map
Potter was born.
below you.
So
Whilst
it's like
Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials,
you can do all
they
kinds.
may be completed
I'm
only
currently
by
playing
one
as
with our
Slytherin right
ability.
now, but myself personally, I'm a Ravenclaw.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor,
Hopefully the second part
the
is
least I can
multiplayer.
do is go ahead
See,
to
I
make
think
sure
the
it is
multiplayer
safe.
like part of this
Join
would
me
be a lot
as
of
soon
fun.
as you can.
I'll find you at the tower
That would
as
be a
soon as I
good
can.
inclusion
Until
to
then,
have. I agree.
Be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Some of the fights that you get into can be really rough, especially when you're by yourself and like you have cooldowns for
How
your
would
spells.
you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
I could do
It's
that.
time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Let's see. Is there anything?
Revelio.
No. Silver spectacles. I need lockpick so bad. Yeah, so like this has a crest inside of it, a house crest. You have to find the winged keys and bring it back here. It's rather tedious. Uh-huh.
Revelio.
How do I feel about the reboot? I'm not gonna watch it. Some of the changes that they've decided to make on characters is
Revelio.
not cool. Alan Rickman is a person who I feel like his character should be preserved. They should keep his character the same. They should try and, you know, do Alan Rickman justice. And I feel that trying to change things to go along with what's happening in the media right now, it's not the place. I watched the Fantastic Beasts. I did like them. They're very interesting to watch, Kels. Newt, he's really like, he's funny and he's like kind of like awkwardly adorable in his own little way. So that's like, that's a pretty, they're cute. I mean, they did take Johnny Depp out of it after the whole Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing. So that kind of sucks because he's like a really good villain. But aside from that, those movies were really cute. Yeah, I liked them. But yes, for the sake of Snape, I will not be watching their adaptation, their retelling of the original story. Like, come up with something new. I didn't watch The Lord of the Rings either. Whatever the Lord of the Rings TV show was, I couldn't do it. I'm a newbie and I legit just got into the movies in the past few months and I'm now obsessed. Oh, the books? Yeah, those, so I've actually been reading the books to my daughter. We read before bed. We've been taking a little break from it, but I, bought her the illustrated books, those big ones. They have some amazing drawings in there. Except for when you get to book 2. And then they go and they meet Aragog and his children. I didn't like reading that part. I didn't like looking at that part because they have the giant spiders in the books, and like the whole chapter is like covered in spiders. It's like the worst pages you could read out of. I did not enjoy it. I tried to read them to the boys, but they're just too little. They will not sit still. They want to play around and not pay attention. So I was like, fine. You guys don't get to read. You don't get to listen then. See, like, this right here, seeing these giant webs, freaks me out already. Because I know spiders are close by. Oh, and they're very high level too. Why are you attacking the ones that are far away and not the ones that are that close? The centaurs didn't even care. My mom is way too Christian. I wasn't allowed to watch as a kid, so I'm very into it now. Oh, see? So, I had a friend. Her parents were very Christian. And when I was in the 6th grade, that's when, like, Harry Potter was huge. That's, like, when the books were, like, coming out brand new. And so she used to come over to my house and we used to watch the movies at my house so that she could see them. Because her parents would not allow her because it's witchcraft and all that. So I get that.
Incendio!
The only reason I got to participate in Harry Potter and Pokemon and everything is because my parents are divorced and my mom is not religious and my dad is very religious. And so at my mom's house, like, I would be able to do pretty much whatever I wanted to do. And at my dad's house, I couldn't play Pokemon because that's magic and witchcraft. Even though it's not witches, they're just little pocket monsters that can do things. I don't think that counts as magic, but it was seen as evil, so I just did it at my mom's.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
Which honestly, like, Pokemon is such a good game compared to like some other games that you would think might be good, and then you start playing it and then they have some very unacceptable content for kids. Pokemon doesn't do that.
We're not alone.
They're
are not.
wholesome. They're meant for
Ranrock's
kids.
loyalists. Around a
So
dozen,
the
I can
fact that
see,
like
but
saying
could be
that
more.
that's
Can't we
witchcraft
operate
and
past them into
wizardry
the
and
tower?
blah blah
We
blah,
could,
like that's
but
crazy.
we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd
Oh
like
yeah,
to know
Pokemon
why
my mom
they're
didn't mind,
here.
but witches and
They've
vampires.
set
No,
up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little
So-
before doing anything else. Let's go.
I can understand that.
Well, this isn't ideal.
I don't
No,
know
it
that I'm
isn't.
High enough
This
level
way.
for this
And
part.
I'd suggest we
But
use
we'll
the
see.
disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
You secretly read Twilight?
Quickly now.
Alright, reaching a mana detected allows you to cast Perfectus Totalis that will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one.
Or, I suppose, we could charge right into their midst.
Let me just attack him instead, like a dummy. Alright, he did. Yeah, I really loved the Twilight books. And now I watch the Twilight movies because it's just... It's like fun that it sucks. Right? Like, book Edward is better than movie Edward. I'm Team Jacob. I'm a werewolf girl. I mean, wolf is in the name of like everything that I own.
Does Hogwarts teach you? I will
Oh my
I
gosh.
won't rest.
Oh, I'm taking it right now. Probably because the professor is here. He's really helping. Sometimes when other NPCs are like in games with you, they do not help you out at all. So it's nice to see that at least. Yeah, I've really let my daughter watch Twilight because it's not so bad. She loves it. For some reason, Twilight's like super popular among really, really young kids right now. Like everyone in the 5th grade's wearing like Twilight shirts and stuff. It's crazy. There's something else I'm supposed to grab here. Investigate the goblin presence.
Rebellion.
Oh, there's a chest. And the green dot, orange dot. Green. Why did I say green? It was not green. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Orders.
Search the tower
Directly
and the
from
surrounding
Ranrock.
area. Look for anything
These
to do
orders
with
indicate
names.
that they're after something
What
to
you
do
find
with
here
names.
could be the key
What
to goblin
names?
kind
And why
finally
here?
taking its rightful place in the world. Yeah, see, so the goblins are... They're bad right now.
Rebellion.
They're bad, bad, bad.
I will draw blood. Taste goblin silver. Are you quite finished? You're pathetic. Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get it.
there's still one out there? Oh yeah, there's two. Where is he? Oh, he's hiding behind the wall. And the other one. Oh no, why did I waste that?
Many
Shoot.
goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Yes, I need the lock picking skill. You can then go into the castle and start stealing a bunch of stuff from the teachers and whoever else. It's the best. It's my favorite spell. They just have a skull sitting on a table. Odd.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We
Nope.
encountered goblins outside the tower.
Yep.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you
man,
back
I always
at the
hate
map
these.
chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Oh, jeez.
The reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
So this character can see special ancient magic. It's very rare for people to be able to see something like that. So that's what these little things are. That's why this particular character is vital to the game and the story.
Revelio.
Alright. Does that mean that I have higher gear right now? That you're telling me that? Not in... Oh wait, in the face, yes. That one is higher? Oh my gosh, it looks like a muzzle. is weird. Ooh, grilled cheese. Yum. That's two. Where's the... There we go. That's it. That's one thing to upgrade. Lane. And spells. Let's do core. That one's good. Evading and block attack with dodge. Ancient magic meter, that's good. Stupefy remains stunned for longer times. Winged Weld heals you to a greater effect. That's crazy. I think we're gonna go with the Wiggenweld one. Cause sometimes it gets a little dangerous. Complete Percival Rackham's trial, and then pop balloons, and okay, so. Let's do the trial.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Also, the detail that they put into this game, like, it's really nice.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Ta-da! Magic. Oh, great. Gear that's lesser.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Here's loot. 53. Oh. Ah. One more level. Then I'll be able able to have it. No, I'm gonna throw it. You have to look everywhere because the game has a tendency to have like hidden chests. That
These are never a
miss out
welcome
on.
sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Oh no, the cape is messed up. Now it looks terrible. Jeez. Okay, I fixed it. that was bad. Alright, any more? I don't think there's anything in here.
These look familiar.
Blue leather goes. It doesn't not go. Alright. We came from that way.
More statues.
Yep, here we go. Not supposed to be. It's a special secret hidden thing, like, come on. Alright, so we need to go up here. Go this way. Maybe pull it down from below. Yeah.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
There we go. And then I go through the... Is it through this one? Yep. Nope.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
So we go here, and then we go this way, and then roll. Oh, how am I supposed to get over there? Shoot. Oh well.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Not so bad. Oh, that is bad. Sorry, I take that back. That's creepy. More statues. wrong? Do you need to go potty? Okay. Are you okay? Okay. Alright. I gotta go. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow.